Welcome back to Brass Tacks. More than a dozen cars were washed away in floods in Madhya Pradesh's Khargone district.
People were enjoying a picnic at a forest near a river in Khargone, but the water levels rose suddenly after rains. The picnickers rushed to higher ground to save themselves and left their cars behind. At least 14 cars were swept away in the surging river waters. Police rushed to the spot and pulled out 10 with the help of tractors from local villagers. But the cars failed to start because water had entered the engines. So the picnickers were sent to their homes in other cars. Local police have been asked to put up a board in the area informing people about the danger of water levels rising suddenly.
Malaysia is procuring 18 Tejas fighter jets, while the United States, Australia, Argentina and Indonesia have all shown interest. So why exactly is the Tejas so much in demand? It is fully capable of carrying 8 to 9 tons of payload. It can fly with as many weapons as the Sukhoi series of fighter jets. Despite being light, its speed is unmatched. It can also refuel mid-air and be ready for war again. It has the ability to dodge enemy radar as well. It was raining gold medals for India on the final day of the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham today.
Two-time Olympic medalist PV Sindhu won her maiden gold at the CWG. Sindhu has now completed the set, having won bronze in 2014, silver in 2018 and now gold in Birmingham.
Yeah, I waited for this for a long time now and finally I've done it. So super happy.
Then came the turn of 20-year-old Lakshya Sen, who made the comeback of a lifetime and clinched a gold medal in badminton men's singles.
मतलब मैंने यही सोचा कि I'll take one match at a time and not to put too much pressure on myself. Yeah, definitely I'm very happy now.
India's star doubles pair of Chirag Shetty and Satvik Sairaj Rankareddy won the country's third gold from the badminton court.
We prepared for it in the team event as well and we wanted a gold no matter what.
And table tennis star Achanta Sharad Kamal proved that age is just a number. The 40-year-old capped his best ever performance at the Commonwealth Games by winning the men's singles gold.
India's men's hockey team settled for silver after they lost 7-0 to defending champions Australia. While India came into the final on the back of some fine performances in the group stage, the Australian side pushed the Indian defenders from the word go today. So here's how India have stacked up at the podium at the end of the Commonwealth Games. India are currently at 4th position on the podium of Commonwealth 2022, an overall medal tally of over 60, 22 gold medals, 16 silver medals and 23 bronze medals in one of the best performances in the CWG Games that India has had. One person was killed after a cloudburst led to flooding in Himachal Pradesh's Chamba district.
The cloudburst triggered flash floods, muddy water gushing down the hilly region. 2 villages were affected by the cloudburst and several homes were washed away, due to which one person was killed. Agricultural land was also damaged due to the flash floods. Heavy rains triggered landslides in Kinnaur in Himachal Pradesh. National Highway 5 was completely blocked after loose stones and debris fell on it. The highway has been closed for vehicular movement and machinery has been brought in to clear the road so that traffic can be restored.
Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar will be meeting all his JDU MLAs tomorrow and is likely to take a call on the future of his alliance with the BJP. The JDU has accused the BJP of working against Nitish Kumar in the 2020 elections and of disrespecting allies. Rajya Sabha MP and senior advocate Kapil Sibal says there is no hope left in the Supreme Court. He was expressing his displeasure over some of the recent judgments passed by the apex court. He criticized the Supreme Court for dismissing the plea filed by Zakia Jafri, challenging the clean chit given to PM Modi in the 2002 Gujarat riots case. In Tamil Nadu's Tanjavur district, VVIP mindset, and that too brazenly on camera, was in full display.
An ambulance was stopped in order to let the convoy of the State Education Minister pass. The siren-blaring ambulance stopped on the road while the cavalcade of the minister passed by. There were around 20 to 25 cars in the minister's convoy. They were going to review flood prevention work. The ambulance had to wait till the entire convoy went by. A police officer was also seen standing near the ambulance and saluting as the cars passed by. Opposition parties in Tamil Nadu have demanded action against the minister for this VVIP arrogance.
40 days after the BJP and Shiv Sena formed a new government in Maharashtra under Eknath Shinde, the cabinet is likely to be expanded Tuesday. So far, the Maharashtra cabinet has been functioning with just 2 members. That's Shinde and Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. Key portfolios like home, finance and revenue are likely to go to the BJP. China is keeping up the military pressure on Taiwan after US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit last week, with China continuing military drills very close to the median line.
China is extending military exercises surrounding Taiwan. The People's Liberation Army's Eastern Theatre Command said it was focused on holding joint anti-submarine and sea assault operations in an unspecified location. Taiwan has detected nearly 13 Chinese warships and nearly 40 sorties near the island. The PLA also conducted live-fire air-to-air missile drills. China's largest ever military exercises are a response to US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan last week. The exercises have disrupted shipping and air traffic and substantially raised concerns about a potential conflict in the region.